Spring is so close, and I cannot wait to get my hands in the soil again. Though we are still in the dead of winter, this is the time of year where I eagerly await starting another gardening season. One of my favorite winter pastimes is to grab a cup of tea and flip through seed catalogs to find new and exciting plant varieties. So, as we anticipate the spring and get ready to start some seeds, I thought it would be fun to spotlight a few of my favorite plant varieties with you that we have grown in our garden. So today's plant spotlight is shining on the edible flowers of the Blue Butterfly Pea. The Latin name for Blue Butterfly Pea is Clitoria ternacea, and the plant is native to many regions of Southeast Asia, where they have been utilized for centuries as food, medicine, and of course for the bright blue color they lend when steeped in water. This color comes from the presence of the antioxidant plant compounds called anthocyanins, and more specifically, the anthocyanin ternitin is what lends Blue Butterfly Pea its deep blue color. Anthocyanins don't just offer bright, beautiful colors within plants, but are potent antioxidant compounds associated with many health benefits. In traditional Chinese medicine and Ayurvedic medicine, Blue Butterfly Pea was utilized most commonly for improving cognitive function, reducing stress, anxiety, depression, to aid in better sleep, to improve eyesight, and even for the female libido. Today, some small studies with rodents and some in vitro studies on cells have been done with the plant that indicate Blue Butterfly Pea may be helpful for increasing skin hydration, hair growth, helping to promote weight loss, improving cognitive function, and even stabilizing blood sugar. In Thailand and Vietnam, these flowers were traditionally brewed into both hot and cold infusions, and typically sweetened with honey or sugar, and citrus was added for extra flavor. The pea flowers by themselves are quite mild. They do have a slight earthy flavor to them, but adding other herbs, citrus, and sweeteners is a great way to bring about a better taste to the flower infusion. In Malaysian and Thai cuisine, the flowers were used for adding color to different dishes, desserts, and most commonly to give a blue color to white rice. Outside of their native growing range, these blue beauties were little known to the rest of the world. But in recent years, Blue Butterfly Pea has become quite popular on social media because of the brightly colored blue, violet, and pink infusions that can be made with the petals. Because the anthocyanins found within the plant are pH sensitive, adding something acidic like lemon juice will change the color from blue to purple and eventually pink with more acid. So these color-changing properties have inspired many eye-catching drinks to be made with the pea flowers, like mood ring cocktails. Blue Butterfly Pea is a tropical vine within the legume family, so like other members of this plant family, Blue Butterfly Pea is a nitrogen-fixing plant. It is a short-lived perennial from zones 9 through 11, but for us northern gardeners it can be grown as an annual, so starting your seeds indoors anywhere from 4 to 8 weeks before the last frost date will give you a nice head start. Of course, being a tropical plant, it loves heat and should be planted in the ground when all danger of frost has passed, and ideally when the soil temperatures reach around 60 degrees. It is best to grow this plant with a trellis or some type of support for the vine to grow up, because like other pea plants, it naturally climbs by sending out twirly tendrils that grab onto, well, anything that is close by. Apparently the vines can reach up to 10 feet tall, but they tend to twine around each other, giving them a shorter appearance of about 3 to 5 feet. This plant can take about 90 days from seed to start flowering, and once these little blue beauties open up, it is best to pick them right away since their color will start to fade after even 1 day. Continually harvesting flowers will encourage the plant to keep flowering, but letting some of those flowers form into pea pods and letting them mature will ensure that you have seeds to save for next year. Both children and adults can enjoy these bright colors, and this summer when we grew the blue pea flowers for the first time, my daughter and I made a few batches of lavender lemonade with the fresh flowers by simply infusing them into water, sweetening and adding flavor with a lavender and lemon simple syrup, and bringing the color to a perfect shade for Lavender Lemonade by adding lemon juice. We had so much fun doing this, and I can't wait to make lots of beautiful cold drinks with the Blue Butterfly Peas this summer. Though we harvested some of these flowers fresh for our lavender lemonades, I also ended up drying some of the flowers for later use. I have seen people make blue pea lattes, and I just had to try it out. As I sat down to look through some seed catalogs, this was my first try at making the latte, and my milk frothing definitely needs some work, but it was so good. I ended up steeping the blue pea flowers and some chamomile in water over the stove on low for about 15 minutes. I mixed the infusion with some honey, and then added warm frothed milk to complete the latte. I feel as though the chamomile and blue pea flowers were a perfect combination, since both flowers are traditionally used for calming the nerves. The chamomile really brought a nice flavor, and of course the blue pea flowers brought the color. I love the idea of making this drink whenever I start feeling the winter blues, to remind me that spring is right around the corner, and soon I will be planting these vigorous vines again to harvest these lovely flowers. So a blue, calming, warming winter drink for the winter blues just makes sense. Well, I hope you enjoyed this short garden spotlight video and have a little inspiration to try growing the blue butterfly pea. And hey, for those of you who don't have a garden space to grow these, you can order the dried flowers or even a powder of the flowers online from a few different places. They are really fun to work with and a gentle herb that both kids and adults can enjoy.